You can't talk about dynasties in hip-hop without talking about these three men.
We should figure out a way how you can move the camera a little bit more over here.
Right.
So when them is here, it's hard for you to see me. You know.
Sometimes it tends to pan this way
Like,
and that
yeah,
way.
you know.
We want
Then
to
he does
pan
little
this
things
way.
and he's,
So,
you know, like he puts his arm out.
you know what it is? It's my arm.
He does that.
Your
then,
muscles are so big that they kind of push
Yeah,
50
it's
out.
like,
Is that
you know
you're saying?
what? You got a wide lens on the camera
violence, because then you can see me.
and my
Fish
arm
eye.
at the same time.
Fish eye.
Good job. We need something.
And Dre's been working out too. So.
Yeah,
I can tell.
Dre's going out this way, like
I'm
his
not,
chest
I'm
coming
not ready
up out
to
this
reveal
way.
it yet. Oh.
Yeah, he's, you know, that's top secret. You know.
Right.
Right, and your
Yeah,
one
we'll
arm
have
is
to kill
really
you for
buff.
that information.
That.
Not many people can claim to drop platinum upon platinum albums like M, Dre, and 50 Cent did. In fact, you could say that in the early 2000s, these three legends ruled hip-hop.
Hey, Shady Aftermath, you heard me? You don't got neither one of those names involved with your deal, you up.
And we're trying to develop the artist and make sure that he's up to par. So
I said, yeah, let's give it a shot.
yeah, but I didn't know it was gonna be this big.
And that was 50 Cent. Having this show, our release party. We out in Detroit.
50 got down, he on top of speakers, grabbing spears, jumping out in the crowd, drop kicking midgets, did it all.
He stole my mojo.
I'm gonna give it right back though.
Give it back right now.
Okay.
Give me my mojo rag.
You know, and it's wearing white, you gotta wear white or something.
Should matter.
Shady Aftermath artist development, you heard me?
Shady Aftermath.
This is a story of loyalty, friendship, respect, and success that has lasted over 2 decades. Dr. Dre gave us Eminem and M gave us 50 Cent. And no one describes this relationship better than 50 does.
And also connected to like M, because M's our relationship. My Eminem is Dr. Dre is Eminem's. Eminem to me is what Dr. Dre is to Eminem.
Yeah.
So to disrespect him in any way is just you're out of pocket. You're not even following.
This story goes back all the way to the late 90s, specifically 1996, when Dr. Dre was at a crossroads in his career. He had just made the decision to leave Death Row. Dre left Death Row Records in March 1996, and he decided to start his own record label, Aftermath Records. However, the start of Aftermath Records wasn't going smoothly, as anyone would have expected. Dre's label was really struggling during this period. You would think that because he is Dr. Dre, a certified hitmaker, and I mean, he made the Chronic, so we can't do anything wrong. But it just didn't work that way. He released the Dr. Dre Presents the Aftermath album in November 1996. Although the album did go platinum, but it wasn't loved by the fans, and the album only got mixed reviews. Even Dre himself described it as a hit and miss. Dre then produced several songs on the firm's only album, and even this album was met with mostly negative reviews and described as another flop. So Dr. Dre was in a bad spot, and it felt like his career was going on a downward spiral. But all of this changed in 1998. Dre was at Jimmy Iovine's house, and Jimmy decided to play him a record he got from an intern, and once Dre heard it, he recognized the talent and wanted to sign the rapper immediately. And if you are still wondering who the rapper is, he goes by the name Eminem.
Hi, my name is what? My name is It's named Sadie. Hi.
Well, I first heard Eminem's music at Jimmy Iovine's house. He just happened to have gotten Eminem's tape maybe a couple of days before. And he actually got it from an intern that used to work at Interscope. He popped it in and I heard it, and I thought it was incredible.
When Dre first heard Eminem's song, he actually didn't know M was white. He just knew he heard a good rapper and wanted to work with him.
At this time, I had no idea he was a white guy. I didn't find that out until a few days later. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? I really need to meet this guy. The first thing that we did was Hi, My Name Is. I had already prepared a sample that I thought he would sound great on. Immediately after I put it on, he just went, Hi, my name is...
What? My name is It's named Sadie.
Dr. Dre and Eminem had instant chemistry, sort of like the kind of connection that Dre has with Snoop Dogg. But you've always got to understand that this was a left field choice by Dre to sign a white rapper at the time. to sign a white rapper, especially when his career was going through a rough patch. And according to several sources, there were a number of people who didn't want Dre to sign Eminem at the time.
You who believed in me when everyone was telling you don't sign me. Everyone at the fucking label, let's tell the truth. You risked your career for me. I know it as well as you. Nobody wanted to fuck with the white boy Dre. I'm crying in this boot.
However, Dr. Dre saw beyond the skin color and could only hear the talent. Eminem turned out to be the spark that Dr. Dre needed in his career at the time. He released the Slim Shady LP in February 1999. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200, and M won the Grammy for Best Rap Album and Best Rap Solo Performance. These days, the Slim Shady LP is regarded as one of the greatest albums of all time. So Dr. Dre's career was now back on the right path. In the end, I guess you could say M saved Dr. Dre's career while Dre saved Eminem's life. M and Dre then worked on Dre's second album, 2001. Eminem wrote the song Forgot About Dre for Dr. Dre as a response to all the critics and fans that had all stated that Dre fell off.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
This song won the Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 2001. Dre's album also sold 516,000 copies in its first week, and it is Dr. Dre's best-selling album as it is certified 6 times platinum. Eminem and Dre were like the magic duo, and it only got better from here.
Dre right here. I want to see my friend. Hi. It's he's my friend. He's really my friend. He's pretending, but that's my friend, Dr. Dre.
How's he doing as a director?
Horrible, but he's still my friend.
He's in a full sense. It's horrible.
Right here, right now, the motherfucking Farm Club.
It's the motherfucking Farm Club.
That's right.
This little girl about to get her arm rubbed. Who wanna see me on this motherfucking mixing board? Who wanna see me? I'm the motherfucking Dixon Lord. And I be kicking towards the motherfucking camera, looking right in it. I can kick 20 dope rhymes in 1 minute. And y'all don't understand cause my rhymes are infinite. What the Farm Club? It's the motherfucking Farm Club. It's the motherfucking Farm Club.
Eminem released his next album, Marshall Mathers LP, in May 2000. The Marshall Mathers LP sold 1.78 million copies in its first week. And even till date, 24 years after, Eminem still holds the record for highest first week sales for any hip-hop album. In fact, this album is the 4th fastest selling album of all time in any genre in the US. Throughout the years, Eminem and Dre have remained loyal to each other, and M has also been intentional about thanking Dr. Dre every chance he gets.
I guess first of all, I want to thank everybody who could look past the controversy or whatever and see the album for what it was, and also for what it isn't. And hold on, I got this little list here because I can't let nobody down tonight. Hold on. I want to thank Paul Rosenberg, Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre, of course, once again. Thank you, sir. Once again, you got me up here.
M released his 4th studio album, The Eminem Show, in May 2002. This album was a bit of a step back from the Slim Shady alter ego, and it sold over 1.3 million copies in its first week. M was also allowed to own his own label, Shady Records. In the same year, Eminem decided to sign a New York rapper to his label, someone that was almost as controversial as M himself was. He signed a rapper from South Jamaica, Queens, called 50 Cent.
Hey kids, it's back to school time. And where do you get the best for the lowest price? The 50 Cent store, where everything costs 50 cents. Not 99 cents, not 75 cents, 50 cents.
50 was formerly signed to Columbia Records, but after he was shot 9 times, he lost his deal with the label because of his street beef. Many people didn't want to work with 50 after this, as he was considered problematic as he had too many beefs in the street.
Yeah. Well, but Diddy didn't want to sign him because it was too much beef for him. Because like I said, shit was real. It wasn't letting peaches and cream.
But just like Dr. Dre took a chance on Eminem, M also decided to take the plunge by signing 50 Cent. 50's lawyers gave the mixtape Guess Who's Back to M's manager Paul Rosenberg, Paul gave M the CD and Eminem knew he wanted to sign 50. 50 met M the same week Marshall Mathers' LP was released. And what makes their story quite interesting is that 50 actually had higher offers from other labels than the one Eminem presented to him. Shady Records was offering 50 Cent $1 million to sign with them, while other labels were offering as high as $1.3 million and $1.7 million to sign with them. 50 stated that he chose to sign with M because he believed that G-Unit would just be another name on Universal Records, but on Shady Records, they would get all the attention they needed to help them grow. And who would not want to have Eminem and Dr. Dre in their corner?
I had a deal on the table at Universal, $1.3 million they offered me for my album, solo album, and then for G-Unit solo album, and I didn't take the deal. And Eminem was looking at me like, how much? Like, you're not gonna take it. I didn't even know how to explain it to him that we would just be in the ocean. Like we'd just be another thing on Universal Music Group. I'm saying I'm not doing that deal. I'm doing a deal with Eminem.
But what I'm saying is what 50 is, 50 could have signed any deal, right? But he was smart enough to learn the business side of it.
Now, when you look back at it, no one can deny that 50 Cent made the right decision. 50 signed a joint deal with Shady Records, Aftermath, and Interscope, and the contract also allowed him to have his own label, G-Unit Records.
Okay, so can you guys talk a little bit about how, Dre and M, can you talk a little bit about 50 and how you guys, when you first heard him, what you thought and how you guys hooked up together?
I'll take credit for that.
You should.
Semi-credit. I heard it. I brought it to Dre. Dre heard it. He was sold. And basically we said, let's do a joint venture. Like me and you get involved.
Yeah, this is perfect. Them sitting like 50-50 on 50, like
yeah.
cutting down the middle, break it in half.
That's it. And Dre, once I played it for Dre was sold on it. It's like the first time I heard it, and we did it. We flew him out to LA. I had a meeting with him, and I sold myself to him and told him what I wanted to do, and then got Dre involved. We had a meeting the next day, and Dre came along, sealed the deal, and now I'm making money.
From the moment he signed with Eminem in 2002 up until 2007, 50 Cent was like the face of hip-hop. This was the 50 Cent era. He dropped Get Rich or Die Trying in February 2003. 50 Cent's debut studio album sold 872,000 copies in its first week and is regarded as one of the best albums of the 2000s. At this point, the Dr. Dre dynasty could do nothing wrong, and anything they touched simply went platinum. 50 Cent and G-Unit also dropped their debut album, Beg for Mercy, which is also an undeniable classic. And when 50 dropped his second studio album, The Massacre, in March 2005, he joined the list of few rappers who have sold over 1 million copies in their first week of release. This album sold 1.15 million copies in its first 4 days, over 1 million copies in just 4 days. In fact, when it comes to first week sales for rap albums, this number is only second to Eminem. Eminem and 50 Cent's relationship is also worthy of note, as the pair have remained loyal to each other over the years, and you could just tell that they just want the best for each other.
50 told me if I win an award, he wants to come out here and hold this for me so he gets used to what movement feel like and how heavy they are, because he's probably going to get a lot of them.
This has been an incredible year for me. This movement right here is Eminem's movement, but I'm gonna hold on to this one. I'm gonna keep this one. He got a few of them.
Since you took mine, I'm taking yours.
You know, and that's why I have so much value for him, not just in my career, just in my life, because he's a guy that, one of my best friends, because I can trust that he's going to be honest with his constructive criticism when it's time to listen to the music before it goes out. He's the only person that did things that I wanted to do. He had the Marshall Mathers LP with 23 million records sold, with flags all around the plaque, and I was like, yo, I want that kind of. I'm not M. See, hip-hop is black music, without question. And Unfortunately, for some people, it's tough to accept that you got a white artist that does it better than black artists.
Out of here.
You know, to this day, you know what's ill about him? Like, he hit me randomly. I'll show you my phone. The last time I talked to him, he texted me and was like, "Yo, that when you gonna fly me in private so I can land on that dick? What the f is wrong with you?"
So what do you think? Do you agree that Dr. Dre, Eminem, and 50 Cent are hip-hop's greatest trio? They got the numbers to prove it. M and 50 Cent own the top 3 slots of hip-hop's fastest-selling numbers. They've also got the accolades to back this claim. Dr. Dre, M, 50 Cent have a slew of awards with countless Grammys. And when you talk about classic albums, you got The Chronic, Marshall Mathers LP, and Get Rich or Die Trying, just to mention a few. And just to let you appreciate the longevity of their careers, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, alongside Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, and Mary J. Blige also headlined the Super Bowl halftime show in 2022. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, everyone.